Hi, everybody. My name is Sarah, and this is Pearls of Wisdom in Food with Keto and OMAD and IF with tweaks and just going along merrily, doing what I do, sharing what I do, not telling you what to do, just sharing what is working for my 70-year-old metabolism and body and head, because the head definitely overrules, the brain overrules most everything that I think is a good idea eventually. But first, sometimes the good idea has to be played out and with disastrous results, right? Not that you've ever done anything like that. Not that you've ever done any crazy diet or, food plan or tried to mimic somebody else that, is half your age and lost 35 pounds in the first hour of doing a food plan. And why can't you at, 58 or 68 or 78, right? Yeah. I talk to older people here because we have those stubborn metabolisms and we need that motivation almost every day just to keep in the game because sometimes it just doesn't seem fair, does it? Well, we had our chance at bat and in our 20s and 30s, and maybe we had success and maybe we were doing something that worked, but somewhere along the line, it was let go of, and the pounds crept back, and the lack of motivation crept back, and the idea of doing something a different way was never an option because this is how I always do it. Weight Watchers with points, and I lose the weight. Okay, why are you watching me? Okay, and suddenly some things just stop working, right? We all want to get to that sweet, blissful place where food is not, constantly there. Now, I'm a foodie. I'm a food addict, carb addict, sugar addict. So, yes, I am always thinking about food. But sometimes I can actually make it play in the background and I can turn it to mute. So even though it's still there, ready to be activated, I can tone it down a little bit and get on with the beauty of life. Hence being an Instacart shopper for mostly standard American diet eaters. So I can get out there in the food world and just see all the food products and put the things in the cart for other people, and I can see what's going on. Or I can be doing it for somebody that has some awareness about their body and hit on something that's wonderful. Here it is. Oh, yes, oh, yes, oh, yes. Sweet red pepper cauliflower pizza crust. Oh, my. Oh, my. This was great. Incredible. Now, maybe some of you have found this. And the kind of cute part is it's woman owned and it's her baby. And she's got a lot of products out there. Excuse me. She's got already made pizzas, but I like the crust because I like to do what I like to do. Now, these are pricey. They're $10.99 or $11.99 for a 2-pack. And, I'm good for almost one, and Greg is good for almost one as well. So it's like getting a gourmet pizza delivered to your house, but it's frozen and you can buy it. I love it. So this cute little elderly lady in senior housing ordered it, and I said, "Wow, this looks good. I'm going to get it." Now, my next two are going to be the plain cauliflower because I couldn't find the sweet red, or when I did find the sweet red pepper, I was doing Instacart 30 miles from home and it would have melted and I didn't, it's just too complicated, right? When does a pizza crust get complicated? So I just got the plain ones that I could get. But yummy. Now I've been making the keto pizza with the cheese crust and then the cheese and the Rayo's sauce and the topping and everything else. Rayo's, right, Dupuy? And then, but after I saw this, I said, oh, yeah, less cheese. And yeah, I love my cauliflower, as most of you know. So it was delightful to find this. And so sometimes some Instacart patrons can give me an idea and a lead, which is like, oh, this enters into the food scheme of things. And now that it's in the cold months and Greg isn't fishing, you know, that Saturday slot comes back as pizza, or I like to do chicken thighs in the air fryer too. But it's just nice to have a go to. And there it is. And all it takes is, defrosting the two crusts. And, it's very much like the keto pizza in the sense that you make the crust first, you let it cool, and then you add the toppings. Same with this. You heat it in an oven and let it brown up, and then you dress it with your goodies and cook it again. So I'm delighted. But yeah, so sometimes it's just a good thing to see a new product out there. I know Hungry Girl sometimes introduces us to products, and she's got points and carbs and sugars and all those things too. And sometimes they're very doable with a keto food plan. So I just wanted to share that with you. Holly apostrophe Flowered, I think is the name of the company. But I find the crusts in like the natural freezers, the organic freezers, the stuff where I find those sort of things. And then I find the already made pizzas like pepperoni, cheese, margarita pizzas assembled in the cauliflowered brand in the regular freezer, at least here on the Cape. And I've been doing Instacatting in Plymouth, which is right over the bridge, and where the Mayflower is. And so that's been fun. It's been easy to get to, and it's a nice, well positioned and stocked store to shop in. So that part of my gig work is fun, and I like it. So anyway, what happens is that when I do my tweaks to my foods plan, and then my intermittent fasting plan, good things happen, and I get inspired and motivated to continue to do it. I do like making tweaks. One of the things that I'm learning is that my body does like more liquids than it used to, or than I was having, and with the salts added in. So I continue to do that. I love my Gerolsteiner water, my Topo Chico water. And it was funny, a woman here commented that she's an older woman, and she ended up being diagnosed with GERD. And she said, where did this come from on my keto food plan? It's not like I'm having those things that would cause GERD, but she does drink carbonated water like Topo Chico. And so the doctor said that sometimes carbonated beverages can do that to you. And it's funny because one of my besties loves her Diet Coke, does not drink any coffee products. And so when I'm having my cup of French pressed French roast coffee, she's having a Diet Coke in the morning. And so she's got GERD. And so maybe it is the carbonation. Maybe that can affect somebody's tummy in such a way as like, oh, I might have to give this up. And, or you just take more of either the medication or the Tums or whatever it is. So sometimes our metabolism gives us signals that something that we thought was working stopped working. And we have to look at it if we want that relief. And she's a lot like me, and she likes things regular, normal, daily, typical. She doesn't like the change factor. And I understand the change factor because I went the change factor. An addendum to the last video that I did about having the sweets gum. Gum could interrupt your intermittent fasting because it's signaling the brain every time you have that fresh stick of chemical flavors that food is coming. And so it does the insulin thing. And so be aware. I gave up gum as well. I was a chronic 15 stick a day chewer and loved it until I started reading the carbs and the sugar alcohols and all those things about gum. And it's like, well, this could be affecting things. And I gave it up. Plus, I know I chewed gum like a cow. And that is not what an older woman looks good doing. So I was able to give that up. So gum, coffee, and gum, going to black coffee, and OMAD were the three biggest things in my keto and carnivore lifestyle that came to be. And, you know, it's just funny because it's not what you think it might be. And I just wanted to share that like those things were freeing, tough, but freeing, just like smoking, you know, when I smoked or when I drank or any of those sort of things. Anyway, just wanted to share this all with you. It's a big conglomerate of stuff. I'm so excited about Jen Stevens and the changes. So I just wanted to share it all with you. Well, have a wonderful Columbus Day, because I think it is Columbus Day, right? Yeah, it's Columbus Day. So enjoy your day. And I will see you the next time here on Pearls of Wisdom and Food. This has been Sarah, also known as Goldilocks. Thanks and have a great day. Bye-bye for now.